So I'll bet you think that Ash Wednesday comes once a year, right? Wrong! Ash Wednesday is coming at you every week as long as this channel exists, which is hopefully for a long time. And why is it called Ash Wednesday? Because my name is Ashley. It's Wednesday and I'm putting out a video and I wanted to give it a clever name. Today I want to talk to you guys about who I am, a little bit of info, why I write, and why you should too. First, I'm 21 years old. I am a junior in college and I am doing an internship right now. PR and advertising is my major. And that's why I look kind of nice today, because I just did my internship. And if you want to know more about that and more about PR, I'm going to do a separate video on my own channel. And once that's created, I'm going to put it right in here for you. So you can go there if you'd like to learn more about that. That's a little bit about me. So let's get down to business. I am a published writer if you consider being published in high school and college art magazines. If you consider that being published, then I guess I'm published, but I'm not. You're not going to go to like Barnes & Noble and find my name on the shelf anywhere. Yet, I would consider myself a writer. I think anyone who does any type of writing should just say they're a writer and not like an aspiring writer, because if you write, you are a writer. That is like the verb, you know what I mean? So just go with it. Without getting like too dramatic and things like that, the reason that I started writing when I was 9 was because my mom had passed away, and that was a way for me to sort of deal with everything that I was going through. And she used to write all the time too. She used to write me letters all the time. So, you know, seeing her do that kind of made me want to do it, and then it was also a way for me to get out what I was feeling. And one of the great things about writing, especially when you're young, is that you can create characters of your own who are going through what you go through. So without saying this is how I'm feeling, you can create a character who's going through that too. And if you have kids or you are really young, you know, that's a great way to sort of figure out what you're going through, especially if you're really confused about something. It's a good way to sort of make it make sense for you, if that makes sense at all, I'm not sure, but that's how it worked for me. And so as time went on, I just kept doing it. I really liked being able to, you know, it sounds really silly, but I love being able to like pick a name that I really liked and, you know, give this person things that I didn't have, or, you know, just create someone who was separate from me that I could, you know, idolize a little bit, I guess. It's almost like creating your own role model. As more time passed, writing just became an essential part of what I was doing, and now it's at a point for me where it's not like I sit down or wake up one morning and say, I'm going to write today. It's just something that happens every day. And, you know, like what Scarlett was saying in her previous video, that, you know, you should carry a notebook with you all the time. Well, I do that. That's one of the best pieces of advice, is to just have something where you can get your ideas down. And, you know, even if they don't make sense at the time. And I know if you're a writer, you do this and it's not good, because I do it too. Good ideas come to me right before I'm about to go to sleep. And sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so great. And I'm just too tired to get up and write it down. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, I'll just remember it tomorrow. But no, you're not going to remember it tomorrow. So write it down, get out of bed and write it down, because that could be, you know, the difference between you going to sleep in your bed and going to sleep in a giant mansion that you bought with your brilliant idea. I don't know. But just write your stuff down, because once you lose it, you're going to be getting angry at yourself all the time. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching this week's video of Ash Wednesday, the first video of Ash Wednesday, and what will hopefully be a long series of writing videos about tips and tricks and advice and all that kind of stuff. So I hope I will see you next week. Bye!